Before anything else, here is a video clip to address the global problem COVID-19 that also need a global solution.
들의 불안 심리를 잠재우기는 쉽지 않아 보입니다.
모든 병원에서 유사환자가 접수됐답니다.
환자 수는 기하급수적으로 늘어날 것으로 예상됩니다. 당장 폐쇄해야 합니다.
And will be segregated at the camp.
Simply cannot afford to let
이건 어쩔 수 없는 선택입니다.
엄마 왜 여기 있어? 엄마 여기 왜 있냐고. 정말 여기가 어디라고.
Wydawało nam się, że jesteśmy rozwiniętą cywilizacją. Że jesteśmy przygotowani na wszystko. Byliśmy w błędzie. Zaraza jeszcze nigdy nie rozprzestrzeniała się tak szybko. Musimy zamknąć miasto.
Wladimir, Papa Francesco pure la roba.
Sergej, dawaj. Tisla yürüyüşü. Okej.
Nie dopóki.
Chyba co pić! Nie będą mi sukienkoty mówić, jak mam żyć!
Andrzej, zostań w domu, no zlituj się!
Halo? Sanepid? Mój sąsiad właśnie wyszedł z domu.
Musimy być gotowi na wszystko. Na każde poświęcenie. Przetrwanie naszego gatunku jutro zależy od naszego poświęcenia dzisiaj. Zostańmy w domu.
Mogłem zostać w domu.
Kiedy ranne wstają zorze, w domu zostań ten, kto może. Powiedz córce i synowi.
Hi, I am Sandra, your presenter in this video entitled Health Education, the first pandemic caused by a coronavirus known as COVID-19. I'm here to discuss with you more about COVID-19, the virus, where and when it began, the cause, symptoms, mortality rate by age, and disease prevention including proper hand washing and home remedy. This video presentation is for educational purposes only. It was made due to an act of responsibility as a student and future nurse. It is our duty to give health education for every individual in the community affected by this pandemic, with the aim of providing relevant and credible information and self-awareness to my fellow Filipino citizens, and also to lessen the anxiety and panicking of people due to the contagious virus. So, panic ka ba sa COVID-19? Kung ganoon, panoorin mo to. Let's talk about the virus. What is a coronavirus? Coronaviruses are a family of viruses that infect a wide range of different species, including humans. Coronaviruses are named for their crown-like spikes on their surface, just like in the background of this slide. There are four main subgroupings of coronaviruses known as the alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. Human coronaviruses were first identified in the mid-1960s. The virus typically causes respiratory illnesses like common cold. Before this new virus, there were 6 different coronaviruses known to infect humans. But because of this new coronavirus, it became a total of 7. Now, 4 of these cause a mild common cold type illness. These are 229E, NL63, OC43, HKU1. So these 4 viruses usually cause mild to moderate upper respiratory tract illnesses like the common cold. Most people get infected with one or more of these viruses at some point in their lives. Hence, this information applies to common human coronaviruses and should not be confused with coronavirus disease 2019, formerly referred to as 2019 novel coronavirus. Other human coronaviruses include MERS-CoV, the beta coronavirus that causes Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS. SARS-CoV, the beta coronavirus that causes Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or SARS. Now, for the latest addition of the coronavirus family is the SARS-CoV-2, the novel coronavirus that causes coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19. Since 2002, there has been the emergence of two new coronaviruses that can infect humans and result in more severe disease, which is the SARS and MERS. Both SARS and MERS coronaviruses are thought to have originated in animals. They are transmitted via droplets in coughs and sneezes, just like the COVID-19. Sometimes, coronaviruses that infect animals can evolve and make people sick and become a new human coronavirus. Three recent examples of these are 2019 nCoV, SARS-CoV, and MERS-CoV. When and where did it begin? Cases of COVID-19 first emerged in late 2019 when a mysterious illness was reported in Wuhan, China. The cause of the disease was soon confirmed as a new kind of coronavirus, and the infection has since spread to many countries around the world and become a pandemic. Now, we frequently hear the words outbreak, epidemic, and pandemic these days, be it from your television, favorite radio station, and even in social medias. To clear any confusions, let us briefly discuss the difference of these terms. Outbreak, or also known as endemic, is the occurrence of a disease in a specific community in excess of what is expected in a defined area over a given period of time. Take note, a single case is enough to constitute an outbreak. For epidemic, it is an event which a disease is actively spreading. It is often used to describe a problem that has gone out of control. While pandemic relates to geographic spread, it is used to describe a disease that affects a whole country or the entire world. So from an outbreak to epidemic, then it was declared as pandemic on March 11, 2020 during Dr. Tedros, the WHO Director General's opening remarks at the media briefing on COVID-19. And mind you, as quoted by Dr. Tedros, pandemic is not a word to use lightly or carelessly. It is a word that, if misused, can cause unreasonable fear or unjustified acceptance that the fight is over, leading to unnecessary suffering and death. Describing the situation as a pandemic does not change WHO's assessment of the threat posed by this virus. It doesn't change what WHO is doing, and it doesn't change what countries should do. We and either WHO have never before seen a pandemic sparked by a coronavirus. This is the first pandemic caused by a coronavirus, and we have never before seen a pandemic that can be controlled at the same time. WHO has been in full response mode since we were notified of the first cases, and they have called every day for countries to take urgent and aggressive actions. As of today, April 2, 2020, there are 200 countries affected by the coronavirus and 937,567 confirmed cases worldwide. For my fellow Filipino citizens, there are currently 2,311 confirmed cases here in the Philippines. The top 5 countries with the highest confirmed cases are shown in this slide. First is the US, a total of 216,362 confirmed cases of COVID-19. Second to US is Italy, with a total confirmed cases of 110,574. Third in line is Spain, with a total confirmed cases of 104,118. Fourth in line is China, with a total of 81,589 confirmed cases, and the fifth country with the most confirmed cases is Germany, with a total of 77,981. Thousands are fighting for their lives in hospitals. Many students, workers, and businesses were affected by this coronavirus that just suddenly popped out and messed with our daily living. So what is the root or cause of this virus? Let's proceed with the etiology of the COVID-19. Etiology is defined as the science of finding causes and origins of diseases. But the etiology or the cause of COVID-19 is still unknown or unconfirmed. The coronavirus originating in Wuhan, China is baffling experts searching for the source. Since the virus is considered novel, it's a type of virus that has never been encountered before. As we know, COVID-19 came from the SARS-CoV-2 or the novel coronavirus. The virus itself has been named SARS-CoV-2 as the International Committee on Taxonomy of Viruses (ICTV) have determined that it is the same species as SARS but a different strain of the species. Although the source of the virus has not been confirmed, there are early genetic analyses suggest that the pathogen likely originated in bats and was subsequently passed to an intermediate animal before spilling over into humans. A study published in January 30 in The Lancet finds strong evidence that bats are where the infection actually originated. According to study authors, the infection could still have been passed to humans through an intermediary animal. It is possible that another species served as an intermediate host. Because wildlife markets put people and live and dead animals in close contact, it makes it more likely the virus could jump between species. A previous study theorized that it went through snakes before being passed on to humans. Although our phylogenetic analysis suggests that bats might be the original host of this virus, an animal sold at the seafood market in Wuhan might represent an intermediate host, facilitating the emergence of the virus in humans, wrote the study authors. Next is symptoms of coronavirus disease 2019. Patients with COVID-19 have experienced mild to severe respiratory illness. Symptoms could include fever, cough, and shortness of breath. If you have one of these symptoms, don't assume immediately that you have COVID-19. It may be just an ordinary flu, cold, or an allergy. Refer to this table to check your symptoms. But still, take extra precaution because COVID-19 can also be asymptomatic. Even if you manifest these symptoms, the physician will just give you the same medicine for flu, allergy, or for common cold because there is still no vaccine or cure for this disease. According to experts, even if it is indeed COVID-19, 99% is the chance for recovery from ages 60 and below, but patients above 80 years of age had an alarming high fatality rate of 14.8%. Older people and people with pre-existing medical conditions appear to be more vulnerable to becoming severely ill with the virus. To support that, here is a table that presents the COVID-19 fatality range. As said by the experts, it is indeed 14.8% fatality rate for older people above 80 years old, which means they are more susceptible to be infected by the coronavirus. For the last subtopic of our video, the disease prevention. As the saying goes, there's no cure better than prevention. Simple things you could do to stay safe is wash your hands regularly for 20 seconds with soap and water or alcohol-based hand rub. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, especially when your hands are not clean. Cover your nose and mouth with a disposable tissue or flex your elbow when you cough and sneeze. Here is a video to show the proper hand washing.
Hi, my name is Diana Chen and I'm a pediatric pulmonologist at UCLA. One of the most common questions I get from my patients is, how do I keep my kids from getting sick? Now, the number one prevention in preventing spread of germs or colds is good hand hygiene. What I mean is you want to wash your hands frequently and correctly. Now, there are 5 steps to good hand washing. First, step 1 is you want to wash the palm of your hands with soap or an alcohol-based rub. Step 2 is washing the back of your hands. Step 3 is making sure you get in between your fingers. Step 4, making sure you wash the tips of your fingers. And step 5 is making sure you get your thumbs. Germs are spread by dirty hands, so practicing good hand hygiene, washing your hands frequently and correctly can prevent the spread of germs and colds in your household.
So as I have said earlier, if you have the symptoms, the physician will administer to you the same medication for common cold, allergy, or flu because there are no yet vaccines or cure for this disease. Therefore, your best weapon would be the strength of your immune system. First, have some time to sleep and rest. Sleep and rest is a vital, often neglected component of every person's overall health and well-being. Sleep is important because it enables the body to repair and be fit and ready for another day. Drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Take vitamin C to support and boost your immune system. Now, if you don't like to take tablets or oral medicines, then I have a home remedy for you to try in your home. Honey and lemon tea. To make it, squeeze half a lemon into a mug of boiled water. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey, then drink while it is warm. Lemon is a good source of vitamin C. Next are the foods you could eat that is rich with vitamin C for the purpose of boosting your immune system, promote healing, formation of collagen, and many body functions. Another way to protect yourself and your family from the virus is to stay at home as much as you can. Another is to keep a safe distance. As said by Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, WHO Director General, this is not a public health crisis. It is a crisis that will touch every sector. So every sector and every individual must be involved in the fights. So by staying at home, you'll be able to save lives and help stop coronavirus. Let us be involved in this fight, be cooperative and responsible to put an end to this war against coronavirus 2019. Thank you.